Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all of our Keto Chow happenings. Keto Chow happening.
Chow.
These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our keto journey.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We've got Visual Keto and Sandra on. Debbie's here as well, so is Randy.
Hello.
It's a 2 cup of coffee this morning. A little rainy and chilly. That's Oregon. Come on. What were you expecting? Let's see. I replaced the mouse, by the way. It scrolls now. Good.
That's awesome.
Now, let's see. Dave S. is here. Shauna is on as well. Hello, Shauna. Let's see. Shannon says, does anyone know how to locate the exercise program that Bronson put together for Keto Chow last year, the 7-day reset?
Oh, yes. That's a good question. I don't know if it's up on the news site. And I don't know if we're going to put it up. We may revamp it for this next year. So you can reach out to customer service, and if they can get a hold of it, they can send it to you.
I think they can send you the PDF, but
yeah, it's not on the site. I can see why.
Glenn says, good morning, Keto Chow family. I've been sick all week, so my Thanksgiving will be today. So feeling a little better.
A little better. It's good.
Let's see. Shannon says, good morning, everyone. Dave is on. Matreya says, hello.
Hello.
He says, happy Saturdays, Bear. Happy Saturday. Me speak good. Anyway, Lynette's on. So is Juju B. And Synergy says, hi from chilly Central Florida.
Hello.
Joanne says, have a great weekend, everyone.
I don't think any time Florida is actually chilly.
I don't know. It can get into the 50s.
Which is great.
Sometimes they even have freezing rain there.
Oh, okay.
It happens. Andrew says, hey, yo, I left a note on my order about combining. I have no idea why I can't email you. It will not let me on the site. So the easiest thing to do is you get the order confirmation email.
And just reply to that email.
And you hit reply. As far as on our site, what you do is this little guy pops up here. And you click Contact Us Directly.
Yep.
And you say, yo, dog, how's it going? And then it sends off, and it asks you for your name and your email address. And
so we can write you back. Because if we don't have your email address, we can't write you back.
Yeah, that's just in case you go somewhere. Yeah, we're not there right then.
Yeah, because we're not there right now.
No.
We'll be there on Monday.
Yep. Let's see. That'll be there. Wait, is she working Monday?
Tuesday. She works
Tuesday. Okay. Let's see. Carol says, hello. It's Small Business Saturday. Yes, it is. And we're a small business. Lisa says, hope you're having a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. Redwine says, good morning from some back roads in Missouri.
Oh, cool.
Missouri back roads. Ashley Cruz is on, says, hi, Bears.
Ashley, hi, I miss you.
Jerry says, good morning. Rosemary says, good morning from Connecticut.
Good morning, Rosemary.
Hi, back at you.
Connecticut is so pretty.
Kathy says, good Saturday morning. Let's see, Joyce says, good morning from Georgia still. I think that means still in Florida, as opposed to she has a moonshine still. I mean, it's possible, right?
I doubt it. Not Joy.
Deborah's on from Wisconsin. Let's see, exchange student says, it's still too early. You're not going to tell us the Monday deals. Not yet.
No, sorry.
No, so to find out what those are, if you go on our website and you go to the Black Friday thing, there's a box right here where you can type in your email address. 1Password is trying to fill it in for me. Thank you, 1Password.
Yeah.
And that'll sign you up for, even if you've unsubscribed in the past, it'll sign you up to get our stuff on for Black Friday.
Yep. Which if you signed up in the past, every once in a while, not every once in a while, this happens every once in a while. How's that? At the end where you're checking out, there's a little checkbox that says, sign me up for deals or whatever.
Yes.
If you uncheck that, then we won't be able to send our promotional emails to you. And so if you wonder if you're not getting those emails and you've heard other people get emails, go ahead and sign up in the Black Friday deals, or at the bottom of the page, there's a newsletter sign up.
Yes,
if you want to sign up either of those places, then we'll make sure to get you the deals. There
are lines from on my face.
There are from the window.
Ooh.
You can see the sun shining in.
Yeah, but we'll be letting everybody know what the Cyber Monday stuff is tomorrow. Mimi says, good morning, everyone. MJ is on. Fran says, happy Saturday, everyone. This mini break is going too fast.
Yeah. It's Saturday.
Radical Geek is sitting with a cup of coffee and blankets. The coffee is in blankets?
Yes.
That's weird.
Anyway,
great day so far. Kim says, morning, I started this shop yesterday on the Keto Chow site. Well, awesome. Our fulfillment team did a great job. They I think they got all of the orders that didn't want to be held from midnight shipped out. And they got everything up until about what was ordered at 5 a.m.
Isn't that crazy?
Shipped out. All the orders that came in after that point won't be shipping out until Monday. And there's a possibility that there's going to be some overflow into Tuesday. So for people who are placing additional stuff and they're like, oh, please hold it. Hey, that's fine. we're happy to hold on to it. We did have one person that they forgot to message us. And they called, and I guess Jen had to go digging around to find it.
Yeah, it happens.
Yep. Let's see. Red Wine says, yo, dog. That's right.
Yo, dog.
Now, what that comes from is there's a meme with Exhibit from Pimp My Ride who would put really weird stuff into people's cars. And so the meme is, yo, dog, I heard you like X. So I put an X in your Y so you can X while you Y. It's like, yo, dog, I heard you like cars.
So I put a car in your car?
So you can drive while you drive. Sort of thing. Anyway.
Or you can play the harmonica while you drive?
Yes. I heard you like music. So we put a music recording studio into your car so you can record music while you drive. That sort of thing. That's what the meme is. That's where the yo, dog comes from. And it's DAWG.
Okay.
Dave says, yo, dog, Chris. That's right. Andrew says, thank you. Mike says, good morning, everyone. I'm supposed to receive my Black Friday order on Tuesday. Looking forward to
nice.
that. Let's see. Randy says, looking forward to Cyber Monday Keto Chow sale. Ashley says, I miss you too. Just like that. Oh, that's how she talks.
You're so
nice. On typing. Anyway, Dennis is on. I don't know if I said hi to you yet, Dennis. Hi, Dennis. Andrew says, I honestly plan on ordering more. It's just Saturday. I ordered twice, so I should wait until Monday, or should I throw an email out now? I would wait until Monday. Well, if you already placed an order, send an email now. That way it's at the top of the list. Matreya says, my cream might be lost. Delivery date was yesterday. Now it says no estimated date. It's still in Chino, California. So we did the giveaway with the creamy.
Worst day
we
ever.
Thought that it had been delivered, and it hadn't. So I had to contact QVC, and they sent a replacement. And so the lady who won the giveaway we did got hers like a week late, which was terrible.
Sad.
And I'm sorry that your creamy is lost. Mark says, morning from sunny, cold Colorado. Let's see, Dennis says, a very good morning, Sean. Joy says, Travis in customer service hooked me up yesterday to add the items that had to be taken out of the cart due to my midnight Black Friday adventures. Yeah, Travis was doing a great job.
He was awesome.
Too. Lisa says, I've made lots of creamy ice cream this weekend, trying to convert my non-keto members. Randy says, Chris, will the Cyber Monday sale begin at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? Yes, it will.
Yay.
Or if you're in the Central Time Zone. Now, there's not doorbuster stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't need to wake up at a crazy time and all that stuff.
Unless you want to.
If you want to. But yes, it will. The changes to the site will go live at midnight Eastern, which is 11 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Mountain, where we live, or 9 p.m. Pacific. But yeah, it's there's not going to be a rush on that. There's no doorbuster stuff. So, let's see. Judy says, good morning.
Good morning, Judy.
Let's see. Carrie says, mountains aren't funny. They're hill areas. Yes, they are. Joy says, no stills here. Just still my dad's for vacation. Just still at my dad's for vacation.
Gotcha.
Okay. I gotcha. Debbie says, sure, if I don't say hi. I said hi to you at the beginning, Debbie. You were at the very beginning, and I said hi to you.
Hi.
Unless you're talking about someone else. Maria says, good morning. Jude B says, what are the neon lights on your counter behind you? That is
it's a bug zapper. And that is the dishes that are clean. They're not that close to each other. It looks like they're close to each other, but that's the dishes that need to be put away.
This is because the door gets left open and flies come in. Although not so many now. Although every once in a while, in the last week or so, actually I think I heard one yesterday. You hear that crack. It's like, yes.
Yeah, because it's cold here, so all the insects die.
Yep, they go into.
That's what's so great about freezing, which means you can't have a winter garden. It's so funny because I didn't even know winter garden was a thing because I grew up here.
Wait, winter garden? What's winter garden?
It means that you can have a garden in the wintertime. So my cousins live in California, and one of them was commenting on her winter garden is doing all this stuff, and I'm like, what's a winter garden? Like, how does that even work? And she's like, well, she's in California. So even though they have winter, they have warm enough climate that they could have a winter garden. Our ground freezes and everything dies. The grass dies. It goes into like a hibernation, I guess. Yeah. Our grass goes to sleep.
It's so tired.
And it goes brown and looks really sad.
But
the ground goes hard and you can't grow anything. Nope. Everything is frozen.
You can't dig even. Yeah, Synergy says it was in the high 50s earlier, but it's up to 63 now. It's supposed to get down to 46 tonight. People will be wearing parkas. It takes very little to freeze Floridians. You are correct.
I'd be like, 50! Woohoo! No. Shorts and a t-shirt!
Just about. It's 31 here right now.
Yeah, and that's actually, I could go outside without a coat on.
Well, it's sunny out there.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's very... that's what I need to put on my list.
That's what... Something outside that's sunny. He's going to put on his list.
Okay, Ruth wants me to have a Christmas idea list. Small windsock or drones. A windsock.
So your drones can go like this and have a windsock?
No, okay. At airports, small airports especially, they will have a little windsock, a little orange thing. Okay, and I'm looking outside, looking at the leaves to see if they're moving.
Yeah, because the leaves are falling off, so you can't tell if it's windy. That's what I do too, is look at the leaves.
Yeah, right now, this time of year, you can't see. So a little windsock will tell you, you can look outside and you'll be like, oh yeah, I could go fly my drone.
Yeah. Whereas what I was hearing was, I will put the small windsock onto my drones. And I'm like, I don't think that's going to work.
Instead, I have to use this site, which is droneweatheronline.com. So here you've got Saturday at 9 a.m. Wind rating 1 mile per hour. And that's not bad.
That's a good day.
The temperature is pretty low, so it's a 3 out of 10. Batteries don't work as well when they're cold. You actually get a lower runtime.
Okay.
There's a few clouds. Yeah.
Which makes sense because you'll need to be able to sit out there for a little while before you start getting cold.
People don't work as well when they're cold either.
That's what I'm saying.
What the heck?
Max and I are on the same page.
Amanda says, good morning. Ashley Cruz is laughing. Marie says, I finally got my paycheck. Yay. Still waiting to Monday for my Monday order. So there's no confusion. That's a good idea. Blaine says, morning bears. Sorry I'm late. Pimp My Ride was ridiculous. Yes, it was. I've never watched it, but I've seen clips. GGB says, I overslept, stupid COVID. I never got the call and asked you to for add to my order. Irish cream wouldn't load for me. So no Irish cream sample for me. Did it already ship? If it didn't ship,
if it hasn't shipped, you can still
get it combined.
Do that.
And what our customer service team does is there's actually a feature in the software we use to ship orders that looks for multiple orders from the same person or for the same person. And they default to looking through that and combining them.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you don't get a hold of us, chances are we'll probably combine it anyway.
Yeah, the only time that it's difficult is when there's really a lot of orders. But that also, yeah, they also do that.
Okay.
What's that?
What?
What's the difference between Irish cream and Scotch cream?
I don't know.
The amount of redheads.
The amount of redheads, difference between Irish cream and Scotch cream. All right, different tartan patterns too. Ashley says it really has been a while if that's how you remember me.
Yeah.
Becca says it's 29 here in southeast Michigan, and the weather report says it's snowing. I don't see anything out the window. We're expecting 2 to 3 inches.
Oh, cool.
John says, put on my t-shirt backwards. That's why V-neck is choking me.
Weird.
Dave says, is customer service open today?
Nope.
Brand says, I've been hoping for raspberry cheesecake in the big bag in the box club since May. I finally gave up and just bought one on Black Friday.
That's a good idea.
Did we do raspberry? Oh, we started to get low
You know
on
what? We
was
had it supposed to be in one of the boxes, and we didn't have the
August
big bags.
Yeah, we did.
So
we did a different one.
You were waiting right. We just had that whole.
Yep. Let's see.
Debacle.
Radical Geek says, Brianna, us too. Okay. Ray says, excited to finally order the club box. Jerry says, brisky morning here in Chandler, Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
It's currently 57, but should warm up to the 70s.
See, 57 is still pretty warm to me.
And Jan, I think I got Jan right. Says, good morning. Snow here in Maine.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Maine is so north. So north. Jerry says, were you surprised that the Flash doorbusters went in less than 20 minutes?
No.
It went faster than I thought, and we had more
me.
Technical problems with it than I had anticipated.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been that hard.
It should not have been that hard. Anyway, Shauna says 41 here, hurts in the bones. Blaine says 12 a.m. Eastern, not 10 p.m. Central. Don't message Chris in the middle. Okay,
right.
Middle of the night. Yes. Synergy says, I'm excited about adding daily minerals. It's already saving me money since I'll no longer need some of the other supplements I've used for a long time.
Yes.
Carrie says, ants are so healthy since they have small antibodies. Yes, they do.
Antibodies.
Blaine says that crack is very satisfying sound, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Oh, the bugs?
Bug zapper. Lindsay says, good morning. Customer service is awesome. They took care of all my issues, mistakes yesterday. Thank you all.
Yay.
Maria says, I feel so much better today and have lost 3 pounds.
Wow.
Let's see. Shauna says, no.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Shauna says, Chris, can you use any kind
of cure
brisket? Is there a special salt? I'm thinking about buying one. I just use salt and pepper. I use a mix that Miriam bought me for Christmas several years ago.
Yep.
But just salt and pepper works.
Max, say hello.
Wow.
Everybody can see your Grinch pants.
I am thinking, Miriam, just so that you're aware of what's going on.
I'd love to be aware.
I'm thinking of, I bought that pork belly.
Okay.
And the best by date was yesterday, or the use by date, use or freeze by date. And so I have a choice to either freeze it today, or we can have that for dinner.
Okay. We do have some leftovers, but we went through a bunch last night.
Yep.
So we could probably go through some of that for lunch. Whatever your preference is. Okay. I'm okay even if you freeze it, because then we can go to Texas Roadhouse.
Right. GGB says, I have a winter garden. It snowed last night, but it's only 36 inches by 18 inches, and I use Christmas lights for heat. But I got lettuce, peas, and kale in the spinach out there.
Nice.
What are you, a rabbit? Shauna says,
drones wear socks? Food somewhere.
Yes, drones wear socks.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
Oh, man. Randy says, Chris, I'll have to look into a bug zapper for our fifth wheel. We tend to get flies that sneak in when we open the door. Do it. Rhonda says, Chris, can you use any kind of salt? Oh, wait. Looks like
it repeated.
No. She messed up, and so she wanted to. Chris, can you use any kind of salt to cure a brisket? Because you're not curing a brisket. You're just salting.
You're just seasoning it.
Yep.
I don't think you can cure a brisket.
Yeah, you cure a pork belly, but I'm going to cook the pork. Cook the pork belly like as if it was a brisket. Yep, I know. Marissa, you and Carrie are kindred spirits. Anyway, Marissa says, if anyone finds those pounds I lost, go ahead and throw them away. Yeah.
Okay.
Andrew says, I just realized I have a shipment number, and it combined. Your people are the best. Oh, nice.
Yay.
Wayne says, Chris, you didn't put a wish list on the Two Crazy Ketos family Elster. I didn't try your name. I'm just nosy.
Oh, nosy.
I guess I should.
You know what he wants? A windsock for his drone. A little tiny one.
I guess I will go
a little tiny windsock.
do a Elster wish list.
Baby shark.
Jerry says ground freezes and everything dies. It's only mostly dead. That's a big difference between mostly dead and all the way. Mostly dead is slightly alive. With all the way dead, all you can do is go through the pockets and look for loose change.
Yes, we should watch that today.
Trey says, I remember Fit My Ride. It was crazy, but I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently all the stuff they did would break and fall apart anyway. Andrew says, whatever I order Monday is
wasn't it a joke anyway?
It's entertainment.
Okay.
Jerry says, with all dead, yeah, the only thing you can do is go through the pockets and look. Yes, look for loose change.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Rhonda says, I'm so hooked on Keto Chow coffee with an egg yolk. It's so delicious.
Yes.
GGB says, oh yeah, I think I was the first person who ordered. It was shipped super darn fast. Thank you for being so efficient.
Oh, thank you.
We did have one person yesterday who was upset that they couldn't get their orders combined because we'd already shipped it out. It was gone.
That happens. We do the best we can, but sometimes stuff goes through. So we keep trying.
Julie says, hi Miriam, I finally figured out who your aunt in Stockton is. We're in their ward for years.
Really? Oh my gosh!
Blaine says the Irish made the funniest joke ever.
That's
they convinced
so
the
awesome.
Scots that bagpipes are a musical instrument. Have you seen Dune yet? They have bagpipes. It's the year
Yes.
it's thousands of years in the future, and they've got bagpipes. Still.
Because bagpipes are cool.
Carol says, I used the creamy chicken in my gravy, and it was a bit salty, but tasty. Could it be that I brined my turkey? It could be that. I don't know. Blaine made some, too, the gravy. He used all his drippings from his turkey. Oh, I always make sure that I have our Samsung dryer running when we do a live stream, so it plays the little song, so that people on the live stream will be like, is that my dryer done? Les says, yes, freeze it. Let's go to Texas Roadhouse. Exchange student says, I love Texas Roadhouse ribs.
We got this.
Julie says, Costco doesn't slice their pork anymore. The one I went to, they had sliced and unsliced.
If it's a Samsung dryer,
You should
does
come
that
closer.
mean it can connect to your phone?
No. Miriam and I had that discussion last
funny.
night.
We actually talked about that last night.
The discussion was, is the washer done to put it in the dryer? I said, well, if we had one of them fancy washers that were connected to the internet, we would know. Although I didn't.
And then I said, but that's not going to get you to be able to put the stuff from the washer into the dryer.
But what you could also do is
walk
grab
down and look.
one of the Ring cameras and stick it in there and point it at. Which I used to do back before. So I have a Rectech grill that it's connected to Wi-Fi, and so you can monitor the temperature and change the temperature from your phone, from wherever you are, which is very handy. In the old days, when I had a propane-fired, master-built vertical smoker that used chunks of wood, it always got the wind would come along and blow it out.
Yes, and that was super annoying.
And I had wireless temperature things, and I took a Ring camera and pointed it at the temperature thing so that I could monitor it from church.
Yes.
And we were in the middle of a meeting.
Sometimes he would leave church and come turn the fire back on.
Fix it.
It happened more than once.
GGB says that doesn't happen anymore with our pellet
It's so great.
GGB says it's upstate. Frost hardy is the only smart thing for me to try and grow. I'm not sure how long my little dome will work.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Sean says drones have many blades, thus multiple socks.
Right? They all need their own sock.
Brandon says, have fun storming the castle. That's right. Think it'll work?
Yeah.
It'd take a miracle.
Sorry. I was going to say, are you sure it's plugged in? But then I realized that was the wrong thing to say.
We keep on peaking.
Oh,
I'm going to turn down the volume just a little bit.
Bump up the volume.
Anyway, Sean says, I'm going to have to do low and slow pork belly. I have it in my Ninja Foodie. GGB says, I just wanted one sample to try. I'll survive. Hashtag first world problems.
Right.
Julie said, Dave, I asked. They said they no longer do it because they have to freeze it in order to slice it. Ours does. Radical Geek says, I probably should have bought 2 ice cream bundles so I had a pair of the parfait glasses.
Oh, yeah. I think, well, yesterday night they were still available.
Maria says, Chris and Miriam, you 2KK and the Berries need to coordinate your live streams. Nisha just went live. That's not my fault, and I'll tell you why.
We actually have a calendar that says where everything is.
Carbevents.com. Keto and low carb streams.
But
everything's in Eastern time zone.
You know what? Sometimes you're in
she
the
probably
mood
just
to.
Yeah, she probably just decided.
Sometimes you have a little extra time, so I get it.
I need to check and see if Keto Connect is still doing their Instagram streams.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if they are.
I haven't seen them in a long time.
But hey, the Friday Night Feast chat and chew.
Yeah, that's what
that was last night. Did you?
I got on there.
Oh.
I get on there every Friday.
And I forget every Friday. Anyway, Debbie says I just bought a boatload of Irish cream. That's the official terminology.
Yes.
Oh, Dad, it's easy to peak when you're Utah because we're surrounded by mountains.
That's right. Debbie says I just bought a boatload. Right? Oh, okay. John says I made bacon gravy yesterday.
It looks like there's still some ice cream bundles left. If you did want to get another one.
Yep.
Oh, you can't see.
No, you can't. It's blown out. And Carrie says I went to a place on Facebook, and it's the Keto Chow Marketplace, which isn't supported by Keto Chow.
That's right.
That's because it's other people reselling it. Officially, no, we're not going to support it. And when it said enter your own risk, I said I don't need it that bad. See,
I think what they do is they have some moderators on there,
and
they don't want you to go like super above the price because they understand that
they don't want anybody.
They don't want people scalping, however you say that.
And from a legal standpoint, we cannot support it, or endorse it, or be affiliated with it.
So I don't go on there, but I know there's a bunch of people who do go there. And like, if you don't have a flavor you like, I think that's the purpose. If you don't have a flavor you like, you want to sell it to somebody else, that's fine. But it's also, it's coming from a complete stranger. So if it's an open bag, like, you're risking.
There are people who are selling open bags, and a lot of people are super happy to buy them.
So it's your choice, right?
Yep.
We of course want you to buy it from us.
Visual Keto says, I would imagine with 6 kids, your washer and dryer is always running.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
It does run quite a bit. But our kids do their own laundry. I do the towels, and Chris and I do our laundry, which is usually only 2 batches a week, which is colors and whites. And then the kids just do their own whenever they decide they need some clothes to wear.
Dave says, big, easy, oilless turkey fryer for the win.
Nice.
Joe Ray is on. Hi, Joe Ray.
Hi, Joe Ray.
Blaine says, love doing in the bagpipes. I just love that joke. Randy says, picked up a package of ribeyes this morning for $12.99 a pound.
Nice.
Blaine, speaking of bagpipes, there's the Salt Lake Scots, which is a bagpipe
I think
group.
it's Salt Lake City Scots, but that's okay.
Anyway, all I know is I went to one of their performances, and they started playing harmonies with bagpipes. And I was like, whoa! Like, this is legit. I was super. It's Salt Lake Scott.
Yeah.
We bought one of their CDs. Synergy B3 says, I think I'm going to be able to take the creamy keto chow to work for lunch. I put some before bed and put in a little insulated lunch bag with gel freezer packs and put it in the fridge. It's still a little soft. Still good. Penn says, I did buy 2 of the ice cream bundles. Can't wait to use the glasses.
Nice.
Maria says, I didn't know about that website. Thanks for showing that. GGB says, I was so mad about Heath last night. I forgot it was Friday, and YouTube did not tell me.
What the heck, YouTube? Shirking on Thanksgiving weekend?
Oh, Maitreya says, should I email my Sunday night stream for the calendar? Yes, please. Let me know when it is, and I'll add it to the calendar. GGB says, I told you I'm a mess. Carrie says, eating some floppy bacon. They need to make a Keto Chow bacon flavor. Again, I've tried it. It did not work. It was terrible. It was so bad.
Yeah.
That's why we made the unflavored.
That's okay. MJ said, do I have a minimalist hack for us today? So I've been watching a bunch of minimalist videos that talk about like Christmas gifting. Okay. Because this is like to purchase everything you possibly can weekend of the year.
Yep.
And something that I have always kind of felt guilty about doing is buying gift cards for people, because I feel like you don't put a lot of thought into it. But I didn't ever think of the recipients receiving the gift cards and really enjoying them, because I know if I get a gift card, I'm happy. Like, I like it. I go out of my way to go to that place or to, whatever, and then I can kind of choose what I want. So gift cards are a good gift.
I think gift cards to Texas Roadhouse are a fantastic gift. So
I think we should go there today.
You keep saying that. I don't think it means what you think it means.
It does.
Randy says Carrie, Rachel calls that snotty bacon.
Right? Mm-hmm.
You remember the movie Better Off Dead? The mom says, I remember how you didn't like your bacon fried. So I boiled it. And whoever was on craft services on set making the stuff, they took like green slime and it was raw bacon. And she like slaps it down on the plate and you're just like, go. It's awesome.
Really funny.
Let's see. People talking back and forth. Matrey says Monday is my first quarterly day at the office. Keto Chow to the rescue.
Yes.
Let's see. Ross says my nephew tried to stump Santa by asking for bagpipes, but he got them.
Whoa.
That's
an expensive gift. I hope he got lessons too.
GGB says Minimal Mom's sister is running an amazing Christmas series. Diana Koku is her name.
Yes, she's so cute.
Check her out.
Yeah, I really like her too.
Rhiannon says, I would much rather get a gift card than a thing I'll never use.
Yep, there you go. And I think something that's important is just to communicate that. Because if that's a good thing, then first of all, it makes the person's life really easy because they want to give you something. And then it makes your life easy because then you don't have extra stuff you want to feel like you need to declutter or feel guilty if you don't end up liking it. But yeah.
I need to eat.
Yep.
As an exomorph, I have to eat in order to maintain health. So that works.
So there was a guy that wrote a book once. His last name is Lund. What's his first name?
Oh, dang. But he was talking about...
Anyway, he was talking about content communication in marriage or relationships overall. And if you communicate what you want, then...
Say what you mean.
Then
mean what you
say. It's easier for your expectations to be met. If you don't say... I want you to help me pull out the garden today, right? He's not going to know I want him to help pull out the garden today. I can't just expect him to know that I want that thing because I'm doing it or because I went outside or something like that. And so content communicating just helps in all relationships.
Which, by the way, you haven't said, and I've got a bunch of other stuff.
I actually don't want your help.
Okay,
I think
good.
It'll be really easy. I think it'll take like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Because you don't have to care what the plants look like. You're just ripping them out.
Okay.
Our garden is like this big. So
I didn't know that there were jalapenos over there. I would have used them.
I know.
Jerry says, I love gift cards too. My mom and sister don't think they're thoughtful, though. Okay.
Well, and that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, you want to put a lot of thought into it. And so then it's like...
Carol's got to run. Marie says, came out of the Sacramento area. We can all hit up the Texas Roadhouse. There you go. Right? Synergy says, I love gift cards from places I like to shop. I've already decided to ask for Keto Chow gift cards. By the way, we do have Keto Chow gift cards.
Yeah, we do.
Let's see. Where are they on the site?
Are they 10% off this weekend?
That's a really good question. I don't know. They shouldn't be. Because gift cards should be face value.
Yes.
Gift card.
Gift card.
It is.
I'm
going to fix that. So if you want to get them really quick,
one right now.
You better do it because I'm going to fix that.
The whole site is on sale.
Let's see. Debbie says bacon flavored Keto Chow.
I think we should leave it.
You think so?
Yeah. It's only 10%.
Okay. John says all my nieces and nephews are in college now or high school. They like gift cards in the form of cash.
Yes, yes.
Renee says since we're traveling, the family will get gift cards. There you go. Wayne says I went a little crazy. About 5 ice cream bundles.
Nice.
Making fat is great in Keto Chow. I disagree with you on that. I really love getting gift cards from places I buy from often, like Keto Chow. Julie says everyone on my list is getting Atomic Habits.
Right? That's what I should do because I love that book.
Becca said, hey, Chris, we endomorph. Is it endomorph? No, there was a different term. Anyway, meaning that you do not I don't think exomorph was the term I was looking for. It means you don't produce your own food because you can't do photosynthesis.
Okay, because we're not frogs or whatever.
We're not plants. Jujube says I'm struggling these last few years, but experiences are my favorite for the kids. Movie tickets, zoo passes, aquarium tickets.
Yes, experiences. That's another thing that minimalists say. And what's exciting? We were looking at the cruise things last night at the experiences, and the memories that come with the experiences are good. So I think investing in a good camera or just making sure your phone has a good quality camera, like that's how you capture your memories. So
Okay.
something to think about.
Brandon says high school teachers never get Christmas presents from students, only elementary school
Right.
teachers. $5 gift card to Starbucks or Dunkin'. Totally makes my day.
Right? And
You're
that's
not
not that hard. Like $5 is not that much.
Trace is right. Clear communication helps a lot. It's so hard at times. So let's see. Carrie says these gift cards would have noses or ears with being at face value. Yes. And lips.
Come say hi.
Lips on your gift cards.
Oh, your hair is messed up.
MJ says my friend's dad was meticulous, and he would chart his garden so something would always be blooming. Whatever
so
fills
awesome.
your cup and makes
so
you happy,
cool.
do that.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have stuff that we do that brings us joy that other people look at and go,
You're crazy.
What? What?
Like make things with duct tape. I mean, I don't know. Hey, is that white tape or is that your duct tape?
Okay. Visual Kiosk is trying to teach grandkids that spending gift cards after Christmas equals better bargains. Plus, Grandma has no returns.
That's right. That's right.
Let's see. Oh, Carrie says I have Dr. Barry's wife YouTube on my desktop and Keto Chow playing on my laptop. Dueling banjos. No dueling computers. Okay, we're probably going to get off pretty soon. Joyce says you guys are freaking adorable. Relationship goals.
Oh, thank you.
Shauna says hi, Sam. Okay, well, we've gone on for sufficiently long.
Gerald Lund?
Gerald Lund.
Yeah, it's a religious book, but it was all about relationships.
Yep. Well, and he says that he gives the example of his mom.
Yes.
Would look over at the cabinet and sniff. That meant, I want you to take out the garbage.
Yeah. And so his dad would come into the room and she would sniff like that. And he'd be like, do you want a tissue?
Yeah, the dad would be oblivious. As a child,
oblivious.
Having grown up with a mom who did that, Gerald knew exactly what it meant.
He's like, Dad's going to hear it. He knows. And then she's going to get mad at him. And then they're going to yell at me. And I'm still going to have to take out the garbage. Because he doesn't understand that mom wants the garbage taken out.
And so what Gerald wants people to do is say what you mean. And if you, and you can even have a heart-to-heart with people and say, we're going to content communicate right now. Maybe not always, but right now this is content communication.
I know, I'm telling you.
Do you want anything for Christmas? Do you want physical stuff, or do you just want to sit back and enjoy it? And when the person says, you don't have to get me anything, you say, okay. I understand that you're saying, don't get you anything.
Then you can't act ornery if you don't get anything, because you said you wanted. We did this kind of thing for Thanksgiving before it started. I said to the kids, I'm like, no one has communicated what dishes they want for food. If there is a specific dish you would like for food, I need you to tell me now so I can make sure I have the groceries for those things.
Don't worry, there were a couple things I forgot.
There were a couple things. And then we're Thanksgiving morning and we're making it, and they're like, we don't have this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, go to the store.
The only dish we forgot was corn.
Yes,
again,
they wanted corn.
But Gerald says that what people will say in their head was, if they really love me, they would know. And so I'm going to wait until they notice. And it's like, that's crazy. Yeah. Why are we doing that?
Well, and his point is, like, we want to help each other be successful, right? I need you to love me. You need to love whatever, all the way, both places. Yep. And I can help you fulfill my needs by communicating what I need. And you also need to communicate what you need if you want to be fulfilled. Otherwise, you're going to be unfulfilled, and it's your own fault for not communicating what you needed.
That's right.
Which makes the person themselves accountable instead of just, if you really love me.
Yep. Maria says, Chris, how much butter do you use for one single Keto Chow in the creamy? So I wear a size 10.5 shoe. So when I make Keto Chow in the creamy, I actually have a video where I show exactly how I make it. I will take 2 sticks of butter. I will melt both sticks of butter in a glass container, dump them into my Vitamix. Then I add 4 scoops of generally chocolate Keto Chow. That's what I've been making. And then I add water to the just above the 64-ounce line and mix it up. Because I am making 4 Keto Chows at a time with 2 sticks of butter. That is how I make it.
Yeah, but what he's saying
And then I split it up.
is, with the shoe comment, is everybody uses a different amount of fat.
Yes, they
so
do.
figure out what amount of fat you want to use and then use that.
Miriam, on the other hand, likes to make 2 Keto Chows and split it in between 3 creamies.
Yeah. So his is more salty and mine would be less salty, but I don't have to. Yeah.
What do you want to say?
I just want to know if I can have more pie.
Yeah.
If there is pie.
You can have pie for breakfast.
Let's see.
It's keto pie.
MJ says, say what you mean. What a novel idea. Right? What the heck? GGB says, I got my kid off-brand. Sam, don't just stand there with that open, please. An off-brand GoPro for Christmas, so I hope she has a blast, and it isn't too hard for her to operate. She turns 8 on Monday.
That sounds awesome.
MJ says, you two obviously don't know how martyrs operate.
Yeah, right?
They don't.
If you love me.
They don't, that's
if
right.
You really love me.
Radical Geek says, but that's manipulation and unhealthy for good relationship building. Much better to just say it.
Mm-hmm.
Jana says, you need to read my mind. Causes so much stress.
Right?
MJ says martyrs do that because they don't want to be disappointed.
Yeah. Well, and I think that you can say, I would really like this. I understand if you can't do this. And it's hard to say, okay, here's my to-do list that I want you to do. Like that, that's a little different. But another thing he said is to make an appointment. Okay, there's something I want to talk to you about. He says, is it going to hurt? Right? And then give a time limit, because he said men want an out, they want an exit, and so the whole time you're talking to them, they're thinking about when they can exit, right?
Or what I can fix.
And it's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just how their brains function. And so you say, okay,
and that
I
is
want to
no
talk to you
but that's okay.
at 9:00 tonight would be good. 10 minutes. So he knows when the exit is. He knows how long it's going to take. It's not going to hurt because I'm not going to bash him for not doing what he's supposed to do. And then I can communicate, hey, I have some expectations for tomorrow. I would really like to get the Christmas decorations up. If you could help me for an hour, that would be amazing. And then he could put in his brain, I would love to fulfill my wife and the needs she has. I don't mind spending an hour doing the things she wants. What time would work best for me? Could we do it at 3? Blah, blah, blah. And of course, that's not exactly how it goes, but those are the things that he talks about in that book that I remember. So.
Synergy says, I've never bought so much butter. I use a half a stick to make them one at a time. Mm-hmm. Shane says, do Keto Chow gift cards come to email? Yes,
they do.
They do. So Gerald won. Let's see if we can find that book.
Now that we're thinking about it and talking about it. We didn't mean to talk about that, but I was thinking about it this morning. Communicating. He's Googling the Google.
It actually could do that for all eternity.
Oh, John Lund, not Gerald Lund.
John Lund.
Right.
It was Lund something.
Click on that Dr. John Lund thing. Is that it?
That's it. I actually think
for all
we have
eternity.
That. Yeah, we totally have that audio.
Well, that's why we know it.
He's also got a book. That's on paperback. Anyway, very good stuff. All about communication.
All about communication.
Let's see. GGB says, I'm just starting to make myself lists. Must do, should do, want to do, and split it up. That way my husband or kids could help me if they want, but it's not expected. And they know it's priority too.
Yeah.
Francis says, good morning.
Priority to me is what they said.
Oh, priority to me. Yes.
What we did with the Thanksgiving thing was I said, I don't care what you do, just pick something on the list and do that thing. So then if they didn't feel like cooking, they could clean. If they didn't feel like cleaning, they could set the table. So that seems to work out because then they have a choice. Like they don't have to do only the thing that I want them to do.
Penn says, life lessons and geek references from Keto Chow. You never know what you're going to get. No, you don't.
Right.
And Radical Geek says, told spouse, kid, and best companion to get together and please buy a new butter dish. Mm-hmm. Our lid met a tragic end on the floor. Now our butter dish is a plate under a bowl.
That's sad.
What was the one that you got?
Oh, Better Homes and Gardens. It's not on Amazon.
Well, let's see if I can find it.
It's so cute, and I looked for it forever. There it is, right?
It's that guy?
Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
That thing.
It's so cute.
Well, the wood lid is nice because it will never break.
And they have ones like that have like a knife in the top. I just didn't want to have to wipe off the knife or wish someone else might. Walmart.
Oh,
but
really?
They didn't have, like, I looked for a long time because I saw it in a YouTube video and I wanted it. And so I looked it up. And they have them at Walmart sometimes, and they don't sometimes. So I just kept looking at every Walmart I went to until I got it. But see, they have other ones that are similar. The other thing that's cool about this one is it's so huge. You can put one of those big blocks of butter in it.
The full.
I actually used to have that whale one. Isn't that whale one?
Oh, yeah. The whale one got dirty.
Yeah.
No.
Well, and because it has the bottom part, so that's why I like it the backwards way, because when it's sitting on a plate, it kind of spreads out as you use it, and then you put the buttered thing on top of it, and then it gets dirty. But if you do the backwards one, like then the butter's inside of it, and it gets dirty on the inside, but you can't tell from the outside.
Yeah, that butter dish, I think it's my favorite butter dish we've ever
it's really cute.
had.
It says it's at
and nearby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not available. Not available. But the same concept applies to a dish that's like that. And I call it backwards because it's upside down.
Gary says cow-flavored keto chow might be utterly bad.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Exchange instance flavor recommendations. No one has ever said it. Butter pecan. Lots of people have said it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I love butter pecan.
Yes, she does. Becca says Amazon has those butter dishes. Sean says, does the wooden lid seal?
No. It just sits on top of it.
Yep. Let's see.
So you could get ants in it.
Matrey says, I looked at that one. I found an oversized porcelain one wide enough for the round discs from Amish butter or the Kerrygold.
Yeah, because I think you could put the Kerrygold bricks sideways into there, and that would fit. But if you couldn't put it in like this way, because I think it'd be maybe just a tiny bit too wide. I could see that.
Sean said, Mimi says, I have a butter dish that was my parents used it when I was a child. And Sean says, I was battling ants on my ceiling for over an hour with my Swiffer mop.
Yeah.
Blaine says, my butter never lasts long enough to sit in a dish.
I want that to be soft. What?
So when we were prepping...
I'm sure what you're trying to do.
No, I'm surprised. When we were prepping a Thanksgiving dinner, one of the kids grabbed a butter dish out of the cabinet.
Out of the China hutch.
Out of the China hutch, and there was butter inside of it.
Yeah, from who knows how long, when we used the China last.
I have no idea how long.
That was really funny. We threw it away because we didn't know how old it was.
Jujubee says, ant people need butter bells that have the water barrier. Yes. We don't have ants right here now.
Yes, and there's those, the little things that you turn over that has the butter that's soft in it, and that has the water.
Yep.
I've seen one of my friends had that, and I liked it, but I just thought it's just too complicated for me. Like, I just need to throw it in.
Maybe when it's just us.
Maybe, and then it can be smaller, because that one is really giant.
But we have people who tend to not be careful with their buttering. Nan is on, says good morning. I think it's actually time for us to get off.
Yeah.
But everybody, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
It was a fun time. So please do check out the Black Friday stuff. We will be announcing the Cyber Monday stuff Sunday evening.
Yep, in your emails. So if you're not signed up for our emails, go ahead and sign up. And
it'll be on the Black Friday page will be expanded out to include that stuff. Mm-hmm. But again, there's no doorbuster stuff that's going to sell out, so you're not in too much of a hurry. So don't stay up late.
And then the stuff will still be on sale from Friday, so that's not going to shut from one to the other. We'll just add a few things.
Yep. All right. Everybody have a good day. Bye-bye.